What family tradition did you discover was hiding something darker? So, for most of my childhood, we had this thing called the Echo Hour. Sounds kind of vibey, right? Like an indie podcast or a wellness ritual. Nope, trauma with a reverb effect. Every Friday night, my mom would dim the lights, light a clove candle, and we'd each write down something someone in the family said that stuck with us that week. Something we couldn't stop thinking about. She'd say, "If it echoes, it matters." We'd drop the notes into a ceramic bowl, and she'd quietly take it to her room. "I'll release them," she'd say. At first, it felt therapeutic, like a reset button. I never questioned it. It wasn't until I moved out and casually mentioned it to my roommate, shout out to Jenna for always calling out the weirdness, that she blinked and was like, "Wait, your mom kept a burn book that you wrote in about each other weekly." And that's when the fog started lifting, because the Echo Bowl didn't go in the trash after. Mom took it into her room every Friday night and came back empty-handed. She said she released the echoes. Cut to me, age 24, back home for Thanksgiving, helping clean out Mom's closet after she moved into assisted living. I find a box, and guess what was inside? Not echoes, not ashes, but folders, color-coded, labeled with our names, every note, every single one, chronologically organized, like she was the FBI and we were suspects. There were notes I wrote at 9, stuff like, Liam said I was annoying when I talked about horses, filed under, sibling neglect, verbal, or one from when I was 14. Dad forgot to pick me up again, filed under, paternal disappointment, ongoing pattern. She even added footnotes in red pen. My favorite? Next to one of my brother's notes. Mom criticizes my posture at dinner. She wrote, "Echo accepted, but he slouches like a goblin." I swear to God. I sat there in her closet, surrounded by candle wax residue and emotional receipts, and I realized the Echo Hour wasn't about healing, it was surveillance. She wasn't holding space for our trauma. She was archiving it, like, for fun, for control, for some psychological Hunger Games she was directing in her head. I brought it up to her later, gently. I said, "Hey, did you ever throw away the Echo notes like you said?" She just smiled, that soft, serene smile that always made me feel like I was 5. Then she said, "Sweetheart, echoes never really go away. You just learn to live with the sound." And that was the most terrifying sentence I've ever heard in my life. So yeah, some people get passed down family recipes or a quilt. I got a meticulously documented timeline of my childhood insecurities, in Times New Roman. Anyway, now I host Actual Echo Hour. It's a podcast where people anonymously send in stories about their emotionally chaotic families. And this time, we really do burn the notes, on camera, with lavender-scented candles and everything.